Hey everyone, what's going on? Welcome back to this week podcast. This week we are going to be covering breaking the habit. Anyway, let's get started. Breaking the habit, and I'm not talking about breaking or quitting your habit. I'm talking about replacing your old habit with a new habit. So in a sense, you are breaking the old, but you're replacing it with something different. It's a lot easier to go about this, at least from my experience. So let me give you guys some example. The best example I can share with you first are people who used to smoke cigarettes and they quit. It's not the craving of the nicotine or the tobacco. It's actually the habit of having something fiddle in their fingers, something in their mouth, something they need to do to pass time. And this is why some people had quit smoking. They started chewing gum. They started munching more on snacks. Or they just started grabbing a pen and just fiddle around with it all day because they don't know what to do. But they're trying to find a new pattern, a new habit to do. So when we think about habit, it's actually very, very easy to develop a new habit. If we think about it, it's all about consistency, constant consistency. If we do it often enough, it becomes a new habit. And think about that could be anything. As simple as when you're sitting down and your leg is crossed and you start shaking your foot. Do that often enough, guess what? You're not going to get rid of it for a while. Or the fact that when you help and guide young kid to wake up and go brush your teeth. When you do it often enough, it becomes a habit. So think about that. Developing a new habit is very easy. If you replace an old habit with a new one, it's easier than investing so much time trying to break the old habit. Think about that for a second. It's a lot easier to do and a lot more manageable. Personally, for me, was when I started going back into the gym and started to really work out hard to stay healthy and stay active. My routine that I had to change up was to go to the gym when I'm supposed to go. 3 times a week, 5 times, 6 times a week. Consistency. I kept this up for, I think my longest streak was over a year and a half before I started to get lazy. So what I'm sharing with you guys is consistency is everything. Habits are easily formed. When you do it often enough, it becomes second nature. So breaking the habit versus replacing the old habit with a new one is much, much easier. What I want to promote to all the listeners is to understand that don't try so hard to break your old habit, rather than find a new habit to replace the old one. It is a lot easier because the effort of developing a new habit is pretty easy, and it can happen just without you realizing it. Because when you start developing new, healthy, good habits, you become more productive. Just like waking up in the morning, when first thing you do is to make your bed and then go to the facility, brush your teeth, wash your face, or shower. That's a routine. That's a habit. That's actually a very good habit because it gets your mind working at the beginning of the day. So your mind will be less groggy and more clear as you go about it because you are ready. Because what you do in the morning applies to the rest of your day. That's why you heard the saying, I woke up on the wrong side of bed. Yes. Then what do you do to wake up on the good side of bed? Aha! With everything that I have said, I want people to understand and realize that some habit I understand, is really not that easy to break. And we're talking about something that's more severe, something that's more serious. And to understand and for people to respect others that struggle through this. Because rather than trying so hard when there's so much difficulty trying to break a very serious quote unquote addiction, is also a habit. So promoting the idea of replacing it with something else but better, it's just a better mentality, a better mindset to approach. And that worked for me. Now, I don't have or ever had any serious addiction, but I do understand that it can lead to something really, really unfortunate. But it is doable. And I encourage anyone and everyone, it is possible. If there's a will, there's a way. With determination, you will get there. Through the commitment, it will happen. Believe in yourself as much as you believe in me and my channel, as much as I believe in myself. It is very attainable. So do not give up. Whether you're building a new habit to replace the old habit or to break an addiction, you can do it. You can do it. Don't give up. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this week's podcast. But before I go, I want you guys to check out the song called Breaking the Habit by Linkin Park. It has a lot to do with what we covered today and it relates to the topic, so enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, hit the like, and in the comment down below, share with me what have you done differently this week, a new habit. Other than that, I'll see you guys next week. Stay